welcome to Sociology. My name's Kerry and this is my channel. Thank you so much for the people who watched my last catch-up video. This one's going to be also a quick one, she says. Hopefully just a little bit about what I've found and what I want to make, maybe. So it is the school holidays for me now in Australia. We are in the first week, or at the end of the first week, so I'm just looking for projects to do at the moment. I am still doing my Haunted by the Past channel, or my hauntings in history, and if you don't know what that's about, I mentioned it in my last video if you want to watch that. So what I wanted to talk to you about today was, I mentioned in my last video, I bought some really nice Ren and Stimpy. Does anybody remember Ren and Stimpy? Where have I put it? And I absolutely loved Ren and Stimpy I think it was a 90s thing, and this is the fabric I got. It's I think it's 100% cotton. And anyway, it's when I asked for it, this was in the sale in Spotlight. I actually forget how much it costs now, but I think I asked her for 2 meters because it was in the sale. She accidentally cut one and then another one. So I have it in 2 parts for some reason. So I'm hoping that there's enough to make, I don't know, I was thinking maybe a shirt or something. Is a bit too loud for a shirt, do you think? I don't know, really like it. I was looking through my pattern stash and I found this McCall's M6891 pattern here. And I thought, obviously there's not going to be enough to do the full dress, but I wondered if I could do, I really like the little turned up sleeves here. I wonder if I could make it into some kind of, I don't know, little fitted little shirt maybe. I don't know, it goes up to size 24, so we'll see. That's debatable with American patterns. So it's looking like the measurements for the highest, well, I'll start, it goes 8 to 24. The bust measurements are 31.5 inches up to a 46 inches. So that's priced me out, but I know that the finished measurements are usually a little bit extra, so we'll see about that. Finished measurements, let's see, from 36 up to 50.5 inches. I might just get in there. So anyway, I mean, the video when I come back with it made might be next year, this time next year, or possibly in 2 years. But I'm trying to get back in my sewing room, even though it's really hard with a 9-year-old taking over the room because she plays on the computer and talks to her friends on Messenger. Yeah, so I liked this. I'm not sure if I like it so fitted, but I really do like View D. I think it reminds me a bit of the 50s with the rolled up sleeves. I think it's really lovely. So I'll maybe try and make something out of that. By the way, I'm in my classroom. Anyway, so this pattern actually was free with a very faded Love Sewing magazine. The dress looks lovely. Yellow and a nice blue. And this is the one with the turned up sleeves, you can see here. I really like that one. Yeah, so I might have to have a little look at that and investigate what I can do with my fabric. If not the Ren and Stimpy fabric, if it's going to be too much and end up looking a bit like pajamas. Actually, I could actually make them into, because we're in spring at the moment, so I could make a pair of spring pajamas. Ooh, now there's a thought. I might come back to you with a different video with an updated version of what I'm going to do with that fabric. But anyway, I would still like to make that beautiful dress. Also in that magazine was this 2-in-1 expanding bag. It's pretty nice, pretty cool. So that's the back of it. I quite like that. And quite a while ago, and I'm sure in one of my videos, when the fat quarters come in, like the licensed ones, not from Spotlight, but from Aldi. Sometimes Aldi do sewing things, and I've got this Disney one, and it has all these little fat quarters. So that's one. Love You Forever. A little 101 Dalmatians. More lovely. What does this say? This says, I'm not quite sure what that's meant to say, but anyway. Leave a comment down below if you know. And then this nice blue one. So I thought, you know, making some nice little bags with this fabric would be lovely. I have another pack of fat quarters because I never know what to do with them. I buy them and I really love them, but there's never enough to do what I want to do with them, like make clothes. So I think I should maybe broaden my horizons, do something else. And I got this other Disney one too. So this is Winnie the Pooh. So this cute little Pooh and Piglet. And then we have the little honey pots. There's Pooh with his honey pot. Eeyore and Tigger and Pooh. And little Piglet. Is Roo on there? No, Roo's not on there. And there's a nice blue one with his balloon. Write a comment down below what your favourite characters of Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. Actually, my daughter likes Winnie the Pooh. I could ask her what she'd like, although she never knows what she wants. So maybe I'll have to decide it for her. She doesn't really do scrunchies. Leave a comment down below as well what I could do for my 9-year-old. She's very picky at the moment, as 9-year-olds are. Okay, the other thing I thought about with these little things is this gorgeous little, I'll take it out of the pack. When my daughter was into dolls, she's not into them anymore, I bought this. So it's a Simplicity 1900, and it's just little dollies. It's a pattern to make the doll and the little clothes. So maybe that could be the 12 Days of Christmas, possibly. Oh, they're not really Christmassy. They don't have to be Christmassy, do they? They could be nice presents though. Anyway, let me know what you think. So that's 2 possibilities for the fat quarters. So a bag, or the little dollies and the dresses. Now, what else did I get recently? So when I bought the Ren and Stimpy fabric, I also bought this lovely stretch jersey, single jersey. Cotton, I think it's cotton, 100% cotton. Let me see, I bought it a while ago. Also in the sale, it's very stretchy. I think it's quite wide, and it's a Jocelyn Prost. So I don't know if you've heard of Jocelyn Prost. I originally bought it to make a t-shirt, some t-shirts. I'm really sorry, I can't remember the price of it. And unfortunately, you can't buy it anymore. Not that I know of anyway. Oh, hold on, the birdies are upside down. There we go. So, what I thought with this, even though this pattern looks like it's for, oh, no, it's for stretch, fantastic. This pattern here, the Simplicity S8874, this one came from a recent copy of Love Sewing. So this pattern here I thought was really nice, and I know it's not going to do a dress, but it could do a nice little, and then maybe to there, a little top halfway. I don't know, with the little sleeve. I might not have enough for the sleeves, but if you don't have enough for the sleeves, there's always this version here. I don't know, I could eliminate the waist and just make it all one. What do you think? I actually thought this was for a woven, but it actually says for stretch knits only. Which is odd, because that doesn't actually look stretched to me, does it to you? It looks woven, but anyway. It's for stretch knits, and the sizes for that one goes, this actually came with this and an extra pack for the big people. And it goes from a size 10 all the way up to a 28W, whatever the W means. Not quite sure what that means, but so I guess everything in this pattern is 10 to 18. And my pattern envelope, like get a boring old plain envelope for me, is 20 to 28. Okay, I'm not telling you where I am on that scale. So not until I've made it, and then I'll reveal. So the sizes, the bust size goes from 32.5 right up to 50. The waist goes from a 25-inch right up to a 44-inch. And the hip 9 inches below the waist, 34.5 inches right up to a 52. The actual body measurements it fits. And it only gives you a finished bust size, which goes from 33 inches up to a 50.5 inch. Because it's stretched, you only get half an inch overall. So it's 1/4 of an inch ease on both sides. I guess it is kind of fitted, so. Oh, and so there are 4 different variations on the back there. The A is no sleeves, B is slightly flared with sleeves, 3 is sleeves and long, and D is no sleeves and flared. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty dress for summer. So I may have a go at that with my Jocelyn Frost fabric. There's no review of that one. So on to the next one, which was also free with this magazine, is the Simplicity S9325. I love this. This is such a lovely shape. And you can go sleeveless or with a sleeve. It's a nice flared sleeve. And I love this waist bit here because, you know, if you've got no waist, it kind of gives you a bit of an accent. You can see on the front of this magazine, this looks lovely on her. How gorgeous is this fabric? Look at that print. It's so nice. I love it. I love anything to do with the seaside, living by the sea. And this fabric on here says it's Happy Harbour Viscose Challis, £15.99 a metre from Minerva.com. And then this one, which is also gorgeous, this one is Lucienne Tencel Lawn, and that's £12 a metre, so a little bit cheaper, and that's from craftmill.co.uk. So if you're in the UK, you're good to go with that one. Beautiful. And this is just a picture of the back of the dress. They've used viscose, which I have also picked out. This is not a full piece, but this is, if they still have this in stock in Spotlight, I would love to get something like this. This is lovely, really flowy, nice pattern. What do you think? No, it's hard, it's fighting against the stars. I don't know, would it look too much like a nightie, do you reckon? I mean, this is gorgeous fabric that she's got. Maybe I'll have a little look in Spotlight. I'm sure there's some sale on. My husband did say, you should go to Spotlight and get some more fabric. Like I need any more fabric. Okay, but, or maybe I could just look in my stash because I'm pretty sure I must have some. Actually, I haven't told you how much it needs. So if I wanted to do, for example, I wouldn't do a long one. Maybe view B here. I reckon, so for a 45 width fabric or a 115 centimeter width, you will need Oh, depends on your size actually. So I'm not giving that away. Oh, between 3 1/4 up to 5 1/8 of a yard. I'm sorry, I don't understand those things. But in centimeters, it's from 3 meters up to 4 meters 70. So that's if you've got a really short fabric. But if you've got a 150 centimeter wide or 60 inches, you could be needing from a size 10, 2 meters 60 up to 4 meters 30 for a 28. So I'm looking at like 3 meters 80, which I definitely don't have. So maybe I need to go to Spotlight and do as my husband says and go and buy some fabric. Hopefully there's a sale on. So I'm sorry that was meant to be really short. I'm gonna obviously edit it and hopefully that it won't be 22 minutes long, which I've been talking for now. Let me know what you've been up to and any suggestions for these beautiful little things here. I have lots of them. I have got other things. I've got Harry Potter, I've got the Mr. Men. Yeah, I've got so many things I actually haven't done anything with. I actually saw this might help. This could come in useful. So, summer ready makeup bag. I really love this embroidery as well. That was on my challenge 9 to do. It's not too late. When did challenge 9 start, by the way? I have to look back on my videos. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was summer. It was very hot. I did the video in the garden. In Australia at the moment, in Victoria, it's about 17 degrees here today, which is cold for Victoria, for Australia. But it's been hopping up and down to 20, 27, then coming back down to 14. It's like a little bit up and down. It's spring at the moment. Snakes are coming out at the minute, and I really don't like snakes. They scare me. Anybody's got a pet snake? What is wrong with you? It's like one of those easy ones. Look. And then lovely, beautiful. Well, you need a lot of stuff. If I can't make something with just fabric and a zip, then I'm just not interested. It's quite padded. I guess it's for makeup, so it probably needs to be. But the lady that does them is Debbie von Grabler Crozier, and she can be found at thefolkartfactory.com. And she sells them on Etsy. So if you're interested in buying one and not making one, lazy like me, then you can just buy one. That's a lot of stuff. Floral fabric for exterior, coordinating fabric for the lining, and then you've got thin fusible fleece, Styleville foam interfacing, fat eighth, I have no idea what that is. Oh, fusible interfacing. And then you've got a 6.5 inch zip, a 17 inch zip, a 3x8 inch piece of leather. Who has that? Actually, I do have some scraps. You can buy scraps at Spotlight. Clear drying glue, sustainable for fabric. I suppose you wouldn't need to use the leather with a little pull. You could just do a self fabric one if you didn't have the leather. And then dry glue, I presume, are suitable for fabric. I was presuming that would be for the leather, but maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, maybe it's a future episode. Don't hold your breath. Anyway, oh my God, I'm on 27 minutes now, so I'm gonna have to really chop this video up, and I'm going to say goodbye and thank you for watching. And if you're still at the end of this video, then what are you doing? Go and make a cup of tea and get sewing. See you on the next one. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It will make me happy. Okay, thanks. Bye.